Good morning, everybody. There are a lot of great structures in our country, and one of the coolest is the Gateway Arch in St. Louis. And it was on this date, February 12, in 1963, that construction began. This map shows the extent of French exploration in the United States and Canada, and especially along the Mississippi River, there were many French settlements, including St. Louis. In 1803, President Jefferson bought the Louisiana Territory from the French. You can see St. Louis on the map here. And he was eager to explore it and all the way to the Pacific, and that was the context of the Lewis and Clark expedition, which left from St. Louis. So St. Louis became known as the jumping off place for westward expansion, and the original name of the monument was going to be the Jefferson National Expansion Memorial. It was first cooked up in the 1930s, but now we just call it Gateway Arch National Park because that's easier to say. So the area of the park is that cleared area, the rectangle that more or less approximates the location of the French settlement. Back in the olden days, it was a little bit controversial because in the clearing it, a lot of people had to move out. Quite a few people submitted designs for a monument, and Eero Saarinen was the winner. He was born in Finland, ended up living here, died in Ann Arbor, and you may know him from the TWA terminal at JFK from 1962. TWA isn't around anymore, but the building is still there as a hotel, and it's kind of futuristic, looks like something in flight. And he also designed furniture, like the tulip chair, kind of modern. So that's what we associate with Saarinen and other designers from the 1950s. So this is our event, February 12, 1963. Construction was started. Here you can see the area right along the Mississippi with Illinois in the background. And one of the cool things about it is they built it from either side, and then they came together at the top. And that top piece had quite a lot of pressure on it from the whole structure. And that's one reason why the viewing area at the top has very tiny windows because of all the pressure on that part of the structure. So if you ever go up there, you'll note that the windows are kind of small. So it's made out of stainless steel. It's the same width as it is height, 63 stories. The supports go 60 feet into the ground, and it's made to withstand heavy winds. It doesn't really sway that much. And it's one of the tallest memorials in the world, and I think the tallest in our country. And it has a really cool pod system to get to the top. Someone described these as slightly claustrophobic, gently pivoting white capsules. So you get in one of those, each holds 5, and they get you up to the viewing area in about 4 minutes. They've been updated a little bit. And for a lot of people, that's kind of the coolest thing about the arch, because they're kind of futuristic, but they're a little bit old-fashioned. There's a stairway, too, but that's only for emergencies. So the arch itself is part of a larger park that's quite big. It's about 90 acres, I think, and there are reflecting pools and gardens, and the idea was not just an arch, plonked by the river, but part of a larger landscape area. And from one side, if you look through it, you can see the old courthouse, which dates back to the early 1800s. So it combines old and new and reminds everybody that St. Louis has been around for a long time. Now, is it safe? Oh yeah, it's pretty safe, and it even is set up to take lightning hits. If a lightning hits the arch, the electricity goes deep into the ground, and everybody will be okay. So if you get over to St. Louis sometime, visit the arch. Here it is along the Mississippi. Beautiful day. You can see Illinois in the background. And reflect upon all those people heading to St. Louis to head out west.